All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We are live. It's working its way downtown, moving fast. I see our faces. I think we are live.
Hey there.
Yay. All right, right, right. Yep, we are live. Let me come back over to Zoom. All right. Hello, 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 everybody. This is 30 interviews in 30 days. It has been a journey, but I am excited about each and every day, each and every moment. And today is a great day. I love encounters or connecting with people that you never knew before, and some chance meeting you actually get to know somebody, but you never met them personally. Never met you personally, but we have CC Minton. She's an award-winning lifestyle advocate, and we're going to talk to her. How are you, CC?
I am doing great, Shelly. How are you? Congratulations on your show.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Well, I know you know a lot about doing shows. Didn't you do a show before? Aren't you working on the show? Tell me about that.
I mean, I've done some work like you have, not on screen, but more so back in the day when you just interview people on site before the time of COVID. So I'm interested in people just like you are, but thank you for your interest in me today.
Absolutely, absolutely. You have an amazing story. Let's talk about your journey, right? You have a book,
Yes,
right? It's a children's book, but that
yes.
children's book has taken you all over. I mean, like you've been in the presence, I believe, of a president, the best president, President Barack Obama and his wife Michelle Obama. Has your book taken you there?
Actually, my book did not take me there. What actually took me there was back in 2014, I was awarded with the President's Council on Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition. They had a Community Leadership Award. And so that's kind of what took me to the White House. I attended the Kids State Dinner, the White House Kids State Dinner, which was actually hosted by our First Lady or former First Lady, Michelle Obama. And it was absolutely unbelievably delicious.
I mean, that in itself, you actually were able to go into the White House with one of our favorite first ladies. What was the actual meeting of Michelle Obama like?
Okay, so actually, I went in under press. I did contact the White House, and that's what my story is. Everything that I've done, I haven't known anybody. I just kind of made my way through the system, and they responded. I told them that I was a President's Council on Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition award-winning advocate, and at the time, I was actually the lifestyle editor for Harlem World Magazine. So it all was a culmination of the two, and it was great to be there. I was there as press, so I covered the event. I had my little cell phone. I always tell people, never think that you're too small to do anything. All of the top networks were there, and I was there with, of course, my small cell phone. But it all worked out great.
Wow, so with a small cell phone, you took it and you recorded everybody like this. You're going around and you're recording them. Did you have headphones or was it just off?
It was basically was just my cell phone. I always travel with a cell phone. My background is not media or anything like that. When my journey first started, before I went into the kitchen, I was actually a network administrator for an investment firm, and so I've learned everything from soup to nuts to bolts on my own. So I was standing there with my cell phone, of course, and everybody kind of looked at me, but there were others as well. But I tell you, it was an incredible experience. There were over 50 young people there with their delicious, healthy recipes. And it was actually a fabulous opportunity. And of course, the president, I have to say, my first time there at the White House, the president actually stood right next to me. But of course, the first lady was up on the stage greeting her guests. So that was a great. He actually was working the room at that time.
Oh, wow. Did you get pictures and everything?
I have pictures, yes.
Oh my goodness. Do you
And we
post?
also ventured. We also ventured out into the garden, the vegetable garden that was there at that time. I'm pretty sure on the ground. So that was amazing as well.
So health and fitness was one of your passions. You said that you and the things that you do in life are because you have passion for them. Talk about having passion for something and going after it.
So after I left the investment bank, I started out, I always say I started out in the kitchen. At the time, my two sons were very young, and I wanted to lose some weight. And along the way, everybody else in the house needed to get healthy too, because I started changing what we were eating. Instead of white rice, brown rice, all of the things that people are now doing. This was many years ago, before the actual craze now that we have in the health and wellness industry.
So now that's how you started out in the health and wellness store. So let's talk about your Daddy's Greek Potato Pie.com.
Okay.
Let's say .com. Daddy's
Yes.
Greek potato. And listen, when you go to the website, right, and you're looking at it and you're seeing those pies, it makes you hungry.
Yeah. So Daddy's Greek Potato Pie, it's amazing. That was a very grassroots venture for me. My youngest son, who he graduated from Howard in 2016, he said to me one day, and maybe I shouldn't be saying this, he said, "Mommy, you can cook, but Daddy cooks with love." And I didn't take it as an insult, because of course I cooked every single day. And when Daddy cooked, of course, it was here and there. So I'm sure, actually he enjoys cooking more than I do. So anyway, I wanted to create, for a number of years, I wanted to create and write the book, but I was busy with the community. I sat on the wellness council in my school district, and I did other community work. So once he went off to Howard, literally in 6 months, that book was written, illustrated. I mean, I think it was just God that turned the wheel for me at that time. So the book was launched, and I went out to different schools, just different opportunities to share with libraries. I was at the Apollo. They had a Healthy Soul, what was it called? Healthy Soul Festival. That's what it was called. And also I've done a lot of work in Whole Foods for National Nutrition Month or National Fresh Fruits and Vegetables Month. So now with Daddy's Greek Potato Pie, I'm really excited, because there is an actual pie that you'll be able to purchase from around the country. And that's like a big leap for me. The book has always been available. I've had kids who've actually made Daddy's Greek Potato Pie. And more recently, when COVID hit, I actually hosted something online. It was a virtual experience, because all of us had to, figure out how to move forward with business.
Mm-hmm.
It was for, what did he call it? They did an article on it, Stuck at Home Parents. So actually I had kids through a virtual experience working with me to make Daddy's Greek Potato Pie. And it was a phenomenal opportunity. I also had an assistant who is actually the character in the book, but now he's much older. So he was my assistant for that virtual tour.
So the book, is it basically a recipe, or is it a walk through how the relationship between Daddy and cooking? Give me a little bit about the book.
So the book actually teaches children about healthy eating. It teaches about all the food groups, but it's a really funny story. There are a lot of mishaps in the book. So for example, our cat Quincy was a footprint in our kitchen. So you'll find Quincy in the book, and this is a real life story in my mind. Daddy trips over Quincy and he spills all the milk. So now what do we use in place of milk? What type of protein can we use? And instead of the book being called Daddy's Sweet Potato Pie, which is made with sweet potatoes, because of that mishap, that's where we got Daddy's Greek Potato Pie from, because we use Greek yogurt.
Wow.
It's the milk, yes. So it really teaches kids about the food groups, healthy eating, and it's a fun story for them.
And so by using Greek yogurt, it makes it healthier?
There tends to be more protein in Greek yogurt, but it was fun for the story, because the story has mishaps to engage the children.
Oh, wow.
Throughout the story, yes.
Who illustrated it? Who did the illustration?
You never believe it. One of my neighbors, it's just amazing. Her name is Alana Lemon, and she was a whiz in like 3 weeks, she had it illustrated.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, this was just
absolutely.
meant to be. This was just meant to be. And
Absolutely.
so you go from the book, you're selling the book, and the book is still available at wait a minute, let me make sure I say it right.
Daddy'sGreekPotatoPie.com.
Daddy's Greek Potato Pie. Because you don't want to say sweet, you want to say Daddy's Greek Potato Pie.com. And the book is available, but now you're moving into selling the actual pie. And when will that happen?
It's in the works now. It'll definitely be here for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that
Thanksgiving,
of course,
yes.
you know we want that for Thanksgiving. Yes, absolutely. And so when the pies are available, is it you that cook the pie, or someone else cook the pie and then they're going to be distributed throughout?
It actually will be prepared in a commercial bakery. You can't just prepare things at home and sell them retail that way. I found that out when I participated in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl came here to New Jersey, and that's where I learned about commercial kitchens, and it's not legal to actually prepare foods and then sell it out of your house. So I'm definitely going the professional and safe way. Yes.
Wow. So people who are just sitting home and say, hey, here, I'm whipping up this food, you're saying it's not legal to do that?
I don't, well, you're really not. I mean, it's a safety issue.
Okay.
Way back, but during COVID, it's definitely a safety issue. Yes.
Right. So that's why they have to have ServSafe certifications to do all of those things.
Yes.
So when you said something about since you mentioned the Super Bowl, you said the Super Bowl came, and what did you do with the Super Bowl?
Oh, so the Super Bowl, that's a funny story. I'm a big sports person. I coach boys basketball at one of the local churches. I enjoy doing that. Yes, I played every sport you can imagine when I was growing up: soccer, football, I mean, everything, basketball, you name it, I played it. And so anyway, I'm sorry, what was your question again?
So what happened at the Super Bowl? You said you
okay. So the way I got into got involved with the Super Bowl, I just was a fan, and I went down to an event that was hosted. There were a lot of business people there. I was there with my jeans and my, rah-rah, just wanting to be a part of it because it was the first outdoor Super Bowl event, and it happened in New Jersey. So the long and short of it is I never imagined, I was not there for a contract. I was there to have fun. But I signed up just like everyone else did. I put my name down, and the next thing I knew, I received a request for proposal. I didn't even know what that was at the time in my email. And so I couldn't help it. I just took advantage of it. I made my way. I partnered with a local bakery. And again, that commercial kitchen is very important. They actually prepared what I needed in order for me to get that contract.
Wow. Yes. I mean, the opportunities just keep going. Now let's talk about the Chew. Do you mean the Chew as in the TV show, The Chew?
Yes, that was a lot of fun. As you can see, everything surrounds food with me. But the Chew was fun. I actually, I think someone called me. How did that happen? I think someone called me. I don't remember how I got involved, but it was like an interview on the phone, and they liked my background. They liked my excitement, my energy. And the next thing I know, I was on the Chew along with others as well. There were probably about 5 or 6 of us that ended up on the Chew. And Coach Carla was actually working with me in terms of preparing a healthy dish.
Wow. So, that's a great opportunity. That's national television, The Chew.
Yes.
But when you set out on your journey, did you intend on being a cook?
No. I'm one who can spot opportunities. Like I just do, but it's all based on having fun. I go after what's fun, and that's kind of taken me from where I was in the kitchen to where I am now. I'm excited right now too, as well. I bought some land out in Texas, and so I'm looking to partner with local community organizations to start some type of like a vegetable garden. Because of the food insecurity, because of COVID, and even before COVID, there was a lot of food insecurity. I thought that's like my next big baby after my Daddy's Greek Potato Pie. I'm actually working on that now.
Wow, you have a lot of things in the work. So how did COVID hit? We're here, and you're still. Of course, you did a virtual making of the
Experience.
pie. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
virtual experience making of the pie. What are some other things that good and bad about COVID? Like as far as business is concerned.
Um, I would say the good thing about COVID is that for me, it made me say, what is it that I really want to do? Like, what am I really focused on? Especially for someone like me who kind of always does what's fun and, what floats my boat at that moment. Uh, I would say that's the biggest thing that I've learned from COVID, to really be a little bit more focused, be more intentional, but still have a great time. Can't leave that out.
So how are you having the freedom to be able to, to do what makes you happy? What gives you that freedom to be able to do that?
I would say it's risk taking, it's taking chances, it's making things work. Sometimes I will do things that are fun, but maybe are not in my field, if you will. But I would say courage and taking risks is the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing.
On the sidelines, you got to jump in.
You just jump in.
Yes.
So that's one of your business strategies, just jumping in and doing things.
Exactly. And not being afraid to fail. I mean, I haven't talked to anyone like this. I think this is kind of like my first time actually on doing something like this on social media. But I said, you know what? Let me just jump in, like take a risk. You'll learn from it. And it's going really well. So I'm really happy about that, because was a little bit uncomfortable, and what am I going to say and how am I going to say it? But you're making it easy for me to do that too. So I would say jump in, take a risk, follow your passions, because you will figure out what to do.
I mean, that's hard. I mean, I feel like the same thing when COVID hit. I felt the same way. What do I really want to do? Who am I really, and what. So I went through a lot of things, but it was like, but my whole thought was, how do I make money at what it is? I can enjoy what I want, but how do you make money? How do you monetize all this stuff?
Right. So that's one reason. Another reason why I decided to go with the pie, because it's been sitting there for a couple years. But before COVID, everybody's just floating along. I mean, at least I was. And I said, you know what? Let me put some of these things into play. I'm also getting into lifestyle coaching. I'm currently working with a client who has he's the first African American to have it's not just water. It's oh gosh, my memory. It's called Marvelous Waters anyway, but it's an alkaline. I'm sorry, it's an alkaline water business. So I've been working with him, doing some work with him to bring that forward. So even with that, I created his website for him. I mean, that's something that I never would do for anyone. I mean,
but you do websites, but you never would do it for anybody, or what?
I would never do it for anybody else.
Why?
Because that wasn't I would love doing it for myself, but we're talking about COVID and how do you make money. So some of those skills that I've put into my own business, now I'm allowing myself to do a little bit more with others as well.
Until this moment, I knew we had a lot of things alike, just based on how we got connected. But that's exactly it. I can do websites, but I do it for myself. I did all mine, and I'm like, if somebody asks me to do it, I'll be like, no, you can go to somebody else.
Yeah, and I told him, don't you ever tell anyone that I did your website, and now you asked the question, and I let the cat out of the bag. So don't call me from websites, please, unless you're in the health or lifestyle business. I don't just do any websites. He is more health oriented.
Well, he has the water. I mean, I'm hoping that when he's looking for some faces for his brands, and he wants some social media in different markets, tell him to come to me.
Okay. He may even be watching.
I would definitely love to be like, what do they call a brand ambassador for it? Like, put that in. I'm putting that in the atmosphere right now, because that's what I want. I literally want that. I'm saying it because I want it.
Right. It's funny you say brand ambassador. When I first started out with Harlem World, that's what I did. I was a brand ambassador. And one of my first celebrities that I interviewed was Judge Mathis.
What?
Yes, I was terrified, but he was absolutely lovely. I interviewed him. I didn't even know how to work this phone. I thought I was recording the interview, but actually I wasn't. When I checked, it was not recording. So lo and behold, I had to remember everything in this head here, but it all worked out great.
That's funny. That happened to me before too. I was supposed to be recording something, I didn't. I had to remember everything. Matter of fact, it was with shout out to Lady B. I was doing it was a tribute article, and she gave me all the stuff, and I thought I recorded it. I didn't record a thing, so I literally had to remember everything in my head. I was like, let me go back through the conversation in my head, and so but it did. I knew I remembered everything she said. But isn't that crazy that those things happen in media and everything you do? You never know,
Yeah. And you know what? I think that that's important to share with people, because a lot of times, I know I used to be that way. I would look at people who were maybe in media or appeared to be more successful than I was at the time. And I started to realize that it happens to everybody. It just feels like it doesn't, but it does. And so always just go for it. As long as you learn something along the way, and I know people have heard that before, that's the most important thing, is to learn from whatever your experience is and stick your neck out, jump in, try it. I started out actually in the nonprofit world. So a lot of skills that I learned from volunteering. And that's the great thing about when you give back to others, you can't really get fired from an opportunity like that. But there are a lot of skills that you can develop along the way.
Well, they say you can't get fired, but I sure was kicked off a board.
What do you mean?
I got the letter, and it said, your service is no longer needed on our board. Your lack of participation or something. I mean, it was a whole thing, but yes, I got kicked off of a board, and I was like, that's not right. But it's all good. It's all part of the learning experience, and that actual organization went on to do some wonderfully big things too.
Yeah, and I will say that is really one of the things that I embrace a lot. When I first left corporate, that was one of the things that I decided to do, was get involved with the community. And actually, this past March, I finished my term as the president of Stevenson and Moses Boxing for Life. So that's another one of those ventures that really seemed fun to me. But if you can see, that had to do with fitness. It had to do with sports. So I'm all about sports, nutrition, and having fun, of course. But that was a great opportunity as well.
What so how does this? You say you're a life coach. Is that how did you get into that? And did you have like systems in place? How does that work?
So that's one of the things that that's the area that I'm moving into, because of all the experiences that I have. I can draw from those and bring it to the marketplace, but I'm in the process of setting up my systems. I'm very much a one-on-one person. I like one-on-one interaction, but from what I can see on social media and on the internet, systems are in play. So I'm getting up to speed with that, but I do prefer one-on-one. So if anyone wants to work with me one-on-one, I really enjoy that. But from a business perspective, I'm working on putting those systems in place right now.
Systems in place to do group coaching and things like that.
Exactly.
And you'll be coaching on helping them take their business to the next level, or?
Really more about lifestyle. A lot, people are very busy. People who know me, there are a couple of people who always say, "Oh, you don't do a lot. I don't burn the candle at both ends." I mean, I truly believe in balance in life. I believe in, getting enough rest if you can. Not if you can, but carving out that time to get enough rest. We all only have 24 hours in a day, and we have to pick and choose. I pick and choose. I don't do as much as I used to do because there's a lot more to do now. And I want to make sure that I get enough rest, that I'm living a balanced lifestyle. So I want to help people in that area because COVID has really turned us upside down with a lot of our needs to just survive.
I would have to agree. I was a person who had a steady bedtime at 11 o'clock, and because I knew I needed to go to bed at 11 so I can get up at 6 and have the proper and feel the best. But the whole entire time we were on quarantine, I went to bed at 4 o'clock every night and woke up at 6 o'clock every morning. So now I'm overly tired and I can't find it. I can't find that energy again. But
I can help you with that.
You can help me with finding my energy. I need to, because I'm telling you, when I say 4, almost maybe 2 hours of sleep, the whole entire, I'm not talking about just 1 week of COVID. I'm talking about the whole time we were on quarantine, I felt like I was up against a clock. So I said, we don't have much time. So I'm going to stay up as late as I can. Stay up. And then now I can sit here, like I can sit here like this. Oh. And then my neck hurt, but this is on an ongoing, like I'm tired now.
Yeah, but COVID was different. I mean, I was tired during COVID. I put on some pounds like a lot of people did. The stress alone, I mean, couldn't sleep. Where are we going? Where are we headed? Honestly, I thought it was the end of the world, and I'm happy to be on the other side now because I don't even think that way anymore. I'm kind of back on track, and I'm moving in the direction to be being productive and really reaching my goals.
Absolutely. My goal is to get back on my sleeping schedule. I do have to do that, but I'm tired I want to be untired. That's my thing. How do I get untired? Because I got a lot to do, and it feels like a little bit of time, but I got a lot to do to meet all the deadlines that I want to reach. So
well, you'll be hearing from me.
Okay. Okay. I can't wait because I really do. And I still, like I said, I'm saying I could be I'll drink water. That made me feel good. There's a young lady, she contacted me on Instagram, and she was talking about the alkaline, changing our diet to alkaline. And I went out to the store, and for just last week, it didn't happen this week, but last week I did all alkaline.
Okay, I can talk to you about that too.
Yeah, I only did it for a week though. I ain't gonna say a lie to you. I'm not doing it. I stopped.
We'll talk about that too.
You said we'll talk about that. Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to do something because I wanted, especially since I knew I was doing a photo shoot. So I thought if I do it for a week, I know not a week. I know this makes no sense, but I feel like if a week, by the end of the week, my skin will be better. Maybe I'll lose a couple pounds so I can do the photo shoot. I know.
You need that water each and every day.
I do need the water.
It's half your body weight, believe it or not.
I tried a gallon a day, but I felt like I even did that during COVID. I did my gallon a day, but then eventually I was just like, I'm tired of going to the bathroom. I was tired.
That's understandable. I know. I'm always up and down the steps with the bathroom. So I totally can relate to that.
But I know it's necessary.
For my morning run, I'm finding that I'm like running back to the house quickly because I have to go to all over again.
So every morning you go out and run and
3 days a week. 3 days a week I go out, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I was out today, it was pouring down raining. But a few years ago, I found out that I don't melt. So it wasn't so bad.
The funny thing is I took a walk today. I got up before, that's when I called you. I was taking a walk. But I had to talk myself into it. You know, I had to say, you can do this. Not that I'm not used to walking and exercising, but by myself, just taking a walk around the corner, because I felt like I've been at this computer too long. I feel like every day I'm at the computer and I don't feel like it's good for my body. That I'm feeling that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the important thing, if you can get yourself to walk 21 days straight, you'll create a new habit. 21 days. And your body will actually respond to it. Like if I don't get out to walk or run or anything like that for like 2 or 3 days, I literally can feel it. Like there's something missing. I feel like something's off. But then as soon as I get back on track, I feel like myself again.
Well, maybe I'll start taking a walk because I'm used to exercising, going out to the track. Now that during COVID we had to go to the track, not necessarily the gym. I miss kickboxing though. I miss the gym, but maybe I'll start doing a walk every single morning, and it's for 21 days, like every morning.
21 days, that'll be a new habit. Yes.
I'm committing to this walk every day for 21 days starting. Well, I started today. So it's
okay. You got 20 more days.
20 more days. I'm starting today. Every day I will take a walk. It wasn't a bad walk. I haven't been out in my neighborhood. So I actually talked to a lady, and she had a baby, and she had this nice Halloween. It was crazy. She had this Halloween all decked out. Like she did Halloween.
I think I lost you. Okay, here I am. I'm back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she had this crazy Halloween display, and I was just like, I gotta talk to her. I was like, she had I'm not into the characters, but I think it's the guy who Michael Myers, somebody. She had Michael Myers.
Yes.
She had every creepy, but it was built in such a way. It was so, I don't know. It was just great. So I had to talk to her. Talking to people. I said, this wasn't bad. And I walked around the street a little more. Then I saw another family. I was like, hi. I said, whoa, maybe I'll get out again.
Yeah, maybe you'll become a regular.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, she's not as crazy just talking to us, just walking and talking to people. But it went well. I said, matter of fact, I'm going to post my picture because I have a picture as well. Tomorrow, that'll be my picture.
I'll be watching.
Always, because social media is definitely important. So how do your clients get into social media? Do you help them with especially the client that you're doing with the building his website? Is he straight with social media?
Yeah, he pretty much does his some of his own social media. I don't get into the social media world except for myself. But he does his own social media. I try to stick to what I know I can do and get done, and then I'm out of there.
What I knew, but don't call it a website. What platform do you build the website on?
I use Wix. I used to use WordPress many years ago, but Wix is really simple and easy, and it's just, I'm accustomed to using it now, but I think it's really easy for someone who's even just getting started, because it's sort of like self-explanatory in a way, and they have great customer service as well, like technical support.
Oh, awesome. Well, I think we wanted to do a little bit over our 30 minutes, but am I able to share how we met though? The funny thing, how we met?
Sure, if you want.
It just, sometimes people think about people they meet and you never know how they met, right? So I was the person that we met through, the person who connected us. I was just in the Olive Garden eating, and just out of my mind, sometimes I do silly things talking to people. Once again, I will talk to anybody and I just have a conversation. So I had a conversation. I was talking about, hey man, what's going on? You looking good over there, eating like little crazy out of mind. And then we connected, and I was going to work for him. And then you were actually doing some work for him, and that's how it connected. But to me, you and I kept it
right.
For him and I do not. You know what I mean? That was just that moment in time. But we connected. We had felt like we had more of a connection than him and I did, in working. That wasn't for me necessarily. That was just one of those things. Let me try it out. Like you said, try it out. Didn't work for me.
But relationships are everything. Like in business, just in life, relationships are really everything. No matter how much you're on social media, those relationships are just, if you can cultivate them, do so.
And that was the point. You got to, one connection leads to another connection that leads to another connection. And it was genuine. Our genuine conversation in the beginning was like, I was sitting there thinking, well, when this is over, we're going to be cool. I knew it. I knew at that moment. I was like, well, we're gonna do this right here and get this business done. But me and you, we're gonna be cool. And I think I appreciate the fact that we were able to connect on that level just by one chance meeting. Understand, it's just one chance meeting, and like you said, just go for it. I went for it, you go, and that's just how it is.
Yes.
So talk about the pie one more time, the website.
So you can go to ccminton.com and you can click on Yummy Life and it'll take you to Daddy's Greek Potato Pie. There is daddysgreekpotatoPie.com, but CC, meaning CCMINTON.com, you can get there as well. And you'll find out more about me.
Yes, find out more about CC Minton. She's awesome and amazing. And like I said, you better do it. You got to go for it. Just go for it because you'll learn so much.
Along the way, absolutely.
So much along the way. So I hope this was painless. Your first
yes, it's fun.
Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody on Facebook before you go. Make sure they didn't have a question and I ignored them. Let me make sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's some comments. Oh, just jump in there. They went with you with the jump in there. All right, jump in. What's the brand ambassador speaking into? Oh, okay. They want me to speak the brand ambassador into existence. Yes, we're speaking that into existence. Somebody said they don't like Wix. Okay. And then we got a big kiss. Okay, thank you, everybody. Yes, we're gonna just jump in there. You know, I learned to just jump in there. And I think that's like, if you had the one key takeaway, jump in there is what they're coming from this. And yes, I'm going to speak all that into an existence. But yes, wanted to make sure we didn't forget anybody over there in Facebook world. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in and everything like that. Kisses to all of the people out there. Thank you so much, CC.
Thank you, Shelly.
I will talk to you soon, and I can't wait to get the pie and order it online, because even just by the pictures, I would love.
Delicious.
And we'll talk.
Sugar. And no sugar. That's the thing. It's a healthy pie.
No sugar.
But it tastes good.
My whole thought.
It tastes really good.
It's really good. No sugar and a sweet potato pie.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait till it's out and ready by Thanksgiving. Oh, and then coming up we have Kamiko. Am I saying her right?
Yes.
Kamiko is coming up soon. She's coming up on the 17th, I believe it is.
Okay.
Yes. Another connection. There you go.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. You have an awesome, amazing day, and I'll talk to you about the whole alkaline thing and me getting untired.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, everybody. That was CC Minton. Man, she was rocking and rolling in the White House when we had the best president, you know, the one we all like. Today is a good day, right? We are celebrating. There goes DJ Kid Disco. What's going on, man?
Empowerment. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. What's going on with you, huh?
I am doing good.
You are doing good. We're going to keep the conversation going. DJ Kid Disco, this is the day we are celebrating. We are celebrating the life, right? We're celebrating the life?
Yeah, the life.
The life. We're celebrating the life and memories of your mother. This is the anniversary of her passing, but yet and still she's in heaven with our Father in heaven. So there you go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he got the t-shirt to prove it.
This lady. This is this lady.
He's got the t-shirt to prove it. Yes.
That lady right there. I just did the show. I did the Melanie the Morning show this morning with Dr. Webb. You missed it.
Yeah. What's going on? How was that?
It was good. It was really, really good. It was good. Me and her never hung out before. We never hung out on the air before on my show.
Right.
We're always doing her um, gospel show. By the way, you could catch it on this station Sunday at 2 to 4. Get your praise on. But we just hung out, just talked about stuff. You know what I mean? Just
I mean, that's what we're doing. But right now, we're here to talk about some stuff. What's going on?
well, I wanna tell since we talking about my mommy, I want to tell my Shelley story, my Shelley Williams story as compared as it pertains to my mom. Because I remember when you first hired me for Urban Expressions, and I was so excited, and I ran to I drove to the house after that. Like, mommy, I finally got hired on a video show. And she's like, what's the name of it? I said, Urban Expression. She was like, the hell is that? Like, you don't know who Shelly Shaw is with Urban Expression and Keep Up the Block and the Word on the Street? No.
Oh.
Okay. She's like, but congratulations anyway. I'm sure it's a nice show, but okay. So when we first when the first episode that I was actually on, I remember it was on Comcast. So she actually watched it.
Okay.
And she was like, "Oh, you did it really good. Oh, I've heard of that show before. This the one that showed all them nasty hip hop videos after dark late at night."
You know them nasty hip hop videos, you know.
So she actually took the time because that's back when she was really first starting getting into the computer and all of that kind of stuff. So she actually took the time to research you. And she was like, "Oh, she's a very nice. I like her." So
So thank you, Mom. We connected here. We connected, Mom. I got your approval.
yeah, she was so no, actually she was so proud of me, Shell. She was like, "Wow." And she was, because she used to go to her little spots every Friday. My son is on TV.
Oh, shucks.
I'm like, Mommy, it's Comcast. Ain't nobody up that time. She's like,
Why
uh-uh.
you gonna downplay it like that? Yes, they was up. What do you mean?
She's like, I made sure everybody at the club knew that my son was on television. Okay.
People was what you mean? People been watching it. That was when we changed station, but people were still watching it. What you mean? What you mean, Kid Disco?
That's Mo, there was some rough times because I remember it was cold outside and it got dark early. We was down the kids and shit. But that dude made the best shirts.
Shout out to he's a little surgery, but shout out to Family Printing. That's Dominic. He did my shirt. I don't have it on right now. My single on a Saturday night shirt. My I Love Old School. He still does my shirts. Still does my shirt.
That's who did the I Love Old School shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I should have known. Yo, y'all, when y'all would walk in the place, you would walk, and he had all this stuff up on the wall, all the pictures up on the wall and everything. Yo, he did some really good stuff. He made about 3 of my first.
Yeah, because at the time they were doing airbrush, and they took every picture that I had. They took the picture, airbrushed it, and then put it and made it the wall decoration on the walls. I'm trying to think of where it could be.
Remember? Yeah, he had it was all around the back, and in fact, where I was set up, my setup was right in. Remember, because I was over to
the counter.
right. Yeah, or behind the counter. Yeah.
Well, I mean, but the counter. The counter was basically
my table. Yeah.
The table, right?
Yeah.
But we transformed well, actually, the printing place where you get the t-shirts and the airbrush was also a studio, and it was a TV set. So he took it and made his business a multiplex. So shout out to Dominic Gibbs, Dominic. He's still doing his thing, Family Printing. Now he's got party buses. He's got he always doing like multiple streams of income is important. multiple streams. So he does the printing, he does the party bus, and I think it's one more thing he does. I just did his flyers a little while ago, and a party bus. So yeah, he's doing everything you gotta do more than one thing to actually, you know.
You gotta network. And for those of y'all that are paying attention, that a lot of people ask, how did you met Shelly? Y'all just blew up. Let me explain something to y'all. Me and Shelly Shell go way back. We didn't just meet in the last couple of months during COVID. We reconnected during COVID. But me and Shelly Shell go way back. At least what? 10 years? What's this? 2020? Ended the show in
yeah, that was way, that
2012.
might have been 10 years, yeah.
And that's another mommy story because I remember I was crying. They ended the show. Like I just got here. They ended the She's ending the show.
I did end the show. Yes, I did. I didn't end it. No. Let me make it clear. Urban Expressions did not end. We are still here. As long as me, Keith, Ed, we're still here. It did not end. The only thing that ended was it being on a broadcast station.
Right.
So if I do an interview, it's Urban Expressions. If I do whatever, it's still Urban Expressions. It's still a YouTube channel. There's still interviews to be done. Urban Expressions is still here. It's just not on a broadcast station. Now, it could be one day, or it could be on its own website, which is coming soon. So that's a whole different thing. Urban Expressions is never gone. As long as I'm a human being, and Keith is a human being, and Ed Box is a human being, and Monica's a human being, Urban Expressions is still here. It just has a different form. It took on a different shape. But
I remember when you first started, you said, when you was first telling me, I remember we was on the phone, you was first telling me about Single on a Saturday Night. And I'm going to start the show. And I remember I said, Shelly, that's whack. Don't nobody want to sit around and talk about nobody's.
Don't nobody want to sit around and talk about relations. Single on a Saturday Night is 8 years old.
8 years old.
We will be 9 in February. Single on a Saturday Night, 9. That's how many months away? This is October, November, December, January, February. 4 months away from 9 years old, Single on a Saturday Night. Now, what that means, I've been single for 9 years too. But, who cares? Who cares? But, whatever that is. But Single on a Saturday Night is awesome and amazing. But now we have a new venture, which is thegrownfolksradio.com. Thegrownfolksradio.com. Moving in different things. You got to do multiple things. And of course, Indie Black Media Network. Indie Black Media Network.
Also, I want to get to the point that you used to always teach us. Earn while you sleep.
Yes, when you making money when you sleeping, that means from the books. Like, I mean, CeCe Minson's book can make money while she's sleeping. And it's a children's book about making a pie and all. I mean, she's definitely doing very, very good work. I mean, listen, she's award winning. She got awarded, and she went to the White House and was chilling with Barack and Michelle. Like, come on now.
I ain't never been to the White House.
I never been to the White House either. No, me either. Hey.
I don't know why not.
I haven't gotten there. I haven't gotten there yet, but we don't want to get there while
I don't believe you said.
I don't want to get there right now. I don't want to get there.
And on that note, if you ain't registered to vote, shame on you. But I think you got a couple days here in Pennsylvania. I think you got until.
Register to vote?
Yeah.
I think yesterday was the last day, wasn't it?
No. I think we got until next week.
I saw a post that said the last day to register to vote was yesterday. Let me see. Let me not. When was the last day to register to vote in Pennsylvania?
We don't look up nothing no more. Well, just because you register, that means come out too.
By printing a voter registration form, filling it out, and mailing it to your local election office. You can also register to vote in person if you prefer. You can use Google search on your phone or computer to learn more.
October 19th.
I was right.
By mail received. It has to be received by October 19th. in person by October 19th. So if you're doing the registering the vote and you're doing it online, it has to be received and it has to be in their office by October 19th, and online October 19th, in person October 19th. Register to vote. Make sure you register to vote. Yes, I'm actually definitely. I found the importance of voting years ago. Importance of voting so many years ago, before we had all this this crazy election time. I believed in the power of voting because it was once said no. They said no. They told women that we couldn't vote. No. They told us black folks we couldn't vote. When you say no and we fight for it, then the importance is we fought for it, we should do it. You know, it was important enough for it to be fought for, so we should do it. Why would we turn down the right to not vote? So get
My
out there.
mom, my mom used to always help work the polls. She was always a marcher. She was always one that if you know, if you don't vote, you don't count. So don't even have that discussion with. So
I used to
it's
work the
deep in.
polls. I worked the polls pre-COVID. They asked me for that last election. It was COVID. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm sorry. I
I
can't.
wouldn't. I ain't working.
I can't do that now. I mean, I wanted to, but I can't do that.
I ain't working no polls. I'm shocked, but I love Yvette Money. That's why I'm coming out, because I love Y Money. But other than that, I wouldn't be coming out on the 31st. But we do got to start coming out as a station, as a um, unit or whatever. So the 31st, I don't know. I keep forgetting what the address is.
Either way, go to Moolah Entertainment for the masquerade party. Is October 31st. Starts at 1 o'clock, and it goes in 2-hour intervals. So we're not all in the same time in the same place. 1 o'clock, you start 2 hours, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, and so forth. Go to Moolah, MOOLAH entertainment.com and get your tickets. But shout out to Tamika McFadden. She just launched and made the big announcement that Be Whole Health magazine has launched. So shout out to Tamika. She will be a guest on coming up soon. I can't remember the date in my head. I don't have everybody's date, but she is coming up soon. Tamika McFadden, Be Whole Health. And I am one of the contributing writers for Be Whole Health. So shout out to Tamika. She is watching. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part. I get to talk about my health journey and things like that. So many different things. And my first article is on our very own. Oh, we'll wait till you see that. We'll wait till you see it. It's coming out. Be Whole Health. I don't remember the launch date. I think it's the 19th. I really do think it's the 19th.
Everything's on the 19th.
I think the launch date for the Be Whole Health magazine launch is on October 18th or 19th. But Tamika's going to tell us all about it. But she's watching. Shout out to Tamika McFadden. Be Whole Health. You can go to Instagram at Be Whole Health. She's right there. So always support independent Black media.
Indie Black media. That's what she did. And let me tell y'all something. Shelly can write.
I'm not a writer.
I'll be reading them scoop articles.
You don't be reading nothing. You don't be reading nothing.
One day I'm going to finish my book. I'm 3/4 of the way, but I keep hearing about all these great people that have been so empowering for these last 13 days, because I've been sitting in.
And it's not by accident. It's not. I mean, it's not. It was not on purpose that everybody that has come on wrote a book. It's not. I didn't. It wasn't on purpose. It's just that most of the great people who are doing great things write books, and I'm in the process. I have my book cover. I am in the process. It is almost completed. As far as me writing it, then I have to go to the editor. But I did the book cover and put the word out there that the book is coming, to make sure I go fast, and don't give up. Sometimes you got to do something.
All right, so since I got you here, I've been wanting to ask you this all week. What's going on with the hair?
What do you mean?
I like it. No, I love it. But what is this the photo shoot look?
Well, every day there's gonna be, I have a few wigs and I just switch them up.
I like that one. I like that one the best.
I like this one, but I don't want to wear the same one every day, and maybe I will. I like this one the best. I want to go find some new other wigs, but I've been to a few stores. I haven't found what I'm looking for one specific, and I haven't been able to find the one I'm looking for. I wanted this one, but a little longer, like where it come to here, but they didn't have it. They didn't have that one.
That's some woman stuff. Right?
Well, yeah, that's it. This is the thing.
That's some.
Oh, thank you, Catrice Bailey. She said she's loving each look. Thank you so much. This is the after party. We just interviewed Cece Minton. She is award-winning lifestyle advocate. She actually won awards. She's been at the White House. She's got a book. She's got a children's book, honey. Children's book. I'm talking to you, Catrice Bailey. Children's book that she just had. She had illustrated and everything. So.
About pies.
A
book about pies.
A book about pies, but a book about a kid making a pie with his father. You see the lessons. There's always a lesson in something. A book about making a pie with your dad. You know what I mean? People get to that. You said what? She said, I caught some. Oh. She said, I caught some of it. I had to listen to the rest. That's what's up. But I'm glad you caught some of it, Catrice Bailey, you know. How are you, honey?
Catrice.
Hi, Catrice Bailey.
She's always, Catrice is always around.
But
I saw Matthew chimed in yesterday. I hadn't seen Matthew in a while.
Yeah, Matthew has been busy. Matthew watches all of them. He catches up. Matthew is always a supporter. He even sums it up. Wait till I share what he shares with me. So we're gonna be summing that up. We're gonna sum that up in whether it's on paper or in one of the groups. Catrice said, I'm good. She said, hey y'all, I'm getting work done. We always got to get some work done. Let me tell you something. Every day is some work. I mean, I'm going to get some work done today as well.
While we're always talking, even on the phone, you're always working.
Yep, you got to work. I mean, it's nothing work, but Cece made a good thought that we have to find our balance. And I do want to make sure I find the balance. I was just on go for a minute, just on go.
But see, it's hard for me, the type of work that I'm doing. It's hard for me to really be on the phone or anything. I really have to concentrate. Sometimes I got to turn my phone off for me to really concentrate on what I'm doing, especially if I'm doing a video edit or something. I don't want to mess that up.
No, I concentrate. You're right. I mean, there's sometimes we concentrate. Oh, she asked, what about Moolah? Yvette Money, aka Monica, Yvette Money Kit, she's having a masquerade party, a social distancing type masquerade party on October 31st, of course, on Halloween, whatever you celebrate, but on Halloween. And we're going out to support. We're going to have our mask on, and it's a masquerade party. And you can also buy her book, which is the Lifestyle Volume 1 at Moolah, MOOLAH entertainment.com. MoolahEntertainment.com. But yes, we're going out there. We'll be there at 3:00 in the afternoon. He's chosen that time slot.
I told you could change it if you wanted to.
I mean, but it's already done, and since I haven't done anything to choose another date, another time. I'm sure
Y Money wouldn't mind if I had to change it again.
Who does the shirts again? Okay, Family Printing. Go to Instagram at Family Printing. Remember they came to the show, Think on a Saturday night. I'll text you the link to.
Well, hold on. If y'all want to see, if also, yeah, go to Family Printing for your, you get your shirt. But if you want some really fly gear, hold on, Shal. If you want some really fly gear, they need to get this. See this? You like that? Y'all like that? It's on hoodies.
Like a t-shirt.
It's on hoodies. We can sell them. That's why I'm promoting.
Yeah. But if you're in Philly and you want to get t-shirts made for your brand, go to Family Printing. Family Printing. But
he does really good work.
But if you want a Grown Folks Radio shirt, you can buy them online. We have them. They're going to be available. If you want a Grown Folks Radio t-shirt, hoodie, whatever it is,
Bag.
you have it. But for your own brand, you want to buy a t-shirt, support a company who has been supporting us for over 10 years. So Family Printing.
And I'm telling y'all, he does really good work. I wish I had one of my old shirts that he did. Well, I do, but upstairs. He does really, really good work. He did my first 3 when I got back into the game, and I started getting all my shirts. He did like my first 3 designs of T-shirts. In fact, he
And then
did my first 45 symbol.
he does all my t-shirts. I mean, all of
Mhm.
them. Catrice already she has a single on a Saturday night t-shirt. She rocked it in one of hers. You can check out Catrice every Thursday at 7 o'clock at The Real Kay Bailey. She does When Models Talk. So she talks to a different model every single week, every Thursday, When Models Talk on IG Live at The Real Kay Bailey. So you can check out The Real Kay Bailey. When Models Talk. She has another model coming up. I think tomorrow's Thursday or whatever day. What's the day? What day of the week is this?
Tuesday. I lost track for a minute myself.
I was gone. Like I could not remember what day of the week was. Today is Tuesday. So she comes up on Thursday. When Models Talk. You can go to Instagram at The Real Kay Bailey. That's crazy how we forgot what day it is.
You know what? I just remember what number it is because I'm right here with you, side by side as a partner should be, because we're both partners. And hold on, let me tell that story real quick. When I first started the station, I remember you said, "Well, I don't know," but the whole time,
Specifically, I said, when you start something, you have to start it with a purpose and go all the way in.
right,
For
right.
it to work. I never tell anybody it's not going to work, but I'm going to give you the parameters. You got to go all the way in and be serious about something. It can't be something, I can't attach my name to something somebody just put on the side and don't do. You got to do it.
But you was helping me the whole time.
I was helping you the whole time. You absolutely right.
Behind the scenes. So then when I said, well, I need some help, she's like, well, what you think? I've been helping you the whole time. And then Shelly actually said it. She said, you need a partner. Duh. Hello. What do you think I've been doing here? I don't know how to sell nothing. I'm a hustler. I ain't no salesman. I ain't got time for all that haggling back and forth. You gonna buy this or what? The cops is coming. Come on, hurry up, guys. I ain't got time for that. I don't know how to social media. I suck at social media branding. I thought I was good at it, but now that I see
we all, but my course is, if you want
500 subscribers.
Yeah, 500, and that's for my Shelly Shell Williams is not what I promote. I promote Single on a Saturday Night. Single on a Saturday Night has over 1,000, but I don't even Shelly Shell Williams. I just put some stuff up. It's not, it's just my life pretty much.
Man, I got 102 subscribers. Really?
102 subscribers is awesome. But back
no, it's not.
Back in the day, 100 subscribers could get you monetized, but now they've changed it from 100 to 1,000 on YouTube. Not only do you have to have 1,000 subscribers, you have to have 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours to be monetized on YouTube. So I need to get to 4,000 watch hours. I'm not there, but I need also 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. We push and push. So when we talk about social media, I'm going to do a webinar because I want people to, I feel like this. I don't like to give, what happened was, this is what it is. When you give a lot of advice to people, they feel as if they rather not hire you. You can talk about it. I'm not going to give anybody advice anymore. I'd rather you hire me to do it, because taking bits and pieces of what I'm saying is not going to give you a whole total vision of what social media is. I've been doing social media professionally, being paid 6 figures when I was being paid, working for a company.
But you like social media.
No, I don't like social media. I love social media. I said to
But
God,
you are the bomb at social media. You are the social media queen. You really, it's two people that I count on for my social media roles. You, of course. course, because you're my partner, my mentor. But the Philly Wonder Woman too.
Philly Wonder Woman. Yep.
That's another social media queen.
Yeah, she is social media. But what I'm saying to you is, when it comes down to it, I am a consultant, social media consultant, media consultant. Now it's pay for my services as a consultant, not just take my advice.
True.
Pay for my services. Go to my training.
I run the commercial every day.
Right. So don't take my advice and go to someone else. No. That's why my mouth is gonna, I'll give you tips here and there, but hire me. Don't just take little advice here and there, because I see people doing half of what they could do and could do more. And we all could do more. Me personally, I got so much to do and I could be doing more as well. But sometimes you're doing half and you could be doing whole. How do you repurpose what you're doing? How do you repurpose? If you have a Facebook Live, Instagram Live, are you repurposing it? Are you building up your email list? Are you what are you doing to build?
Wait a minute. Whoa, back up.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm kind of ignorant with that. What is the email list?
The email list that's exactly what I'm doing this for. A part of 30 interviews in 30 days is to collect emails. So one day social media is gone. And I don't even want to say social media is gone, but to actually find your tribe and get an email, to be able to email what's going on, to stay in touch with somebody, that you need to build your email list, build your tribe. Emails, everybody's. Damon John is doing it. Tony Robbins is doing it. Les Brown is doing it. They give you some type of offer. You opt in with your email address, and then they keep sending you emails. And that's exactly what we need to do. So are you maximizing your media platform by doing something to collect emails? You don't have to understand right now. Hire me. I'm not trying to I want you to hire me, not
this is why if you were not my partner, I would hire you, because I don't even read my email. You have to text me to tell me that you sent me an email.
But the point is, she said, did I put my website? I am doing all of that, working on the website. This is all that's why I got the photographs done, That's why I did the photo shoot, to work on my website, to work on all of this stuff. But you don't even need the website to Catrice, you know me. You can contact me if you want to hire my services. But or if you know somebody that does, they can definitely contact me. You know where I'm at Shelly Shell Williams on Instagram. But these are the things that this is why Indie Black Media Network, I'll be training, talking, you can take courses, these things, because we're doing half. We think we got it. Oh, I got social media down pat, but you're doing half of the work. You're not doing everything. There's more to it. There's more to it than just posting. It's just more to it. There's a business model.
I thought that I had it down pat. I really did. I thought that I had it all down pat. I thought it all made sense until you and I hooked back up, and then I realized I don't even have 1/8 of knowledge of how social media. I don't even know how to work Instagram. That's sad.
Well, Instagram is there.
I know. I got 2 accounts on Instagram. I just don't. I'm stuck on. I'm one of the people that's stuck on Facebook, and there are a lot of people.
It can be a job. It can be. It is a job. Sometimes you got to go the extra mile. But if you want, it depends on what your end result is. What is your why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing social media? Why are you doing this? What is your end result? What is your why? If your why is, I just want to have this right here, cool. But if your why is, I want to turn it into a business, I want to build a brand, I want to do this, it depends on what your why is. So you have to first identify what your mission is for your social media, or mission is for what you're doing. Because how are you going to know? You got to have some type of plan. You have to have some type of system that brings you back to what your why is. When I am doing 30 interviews in 30 days, there is a purpose. There was a why behind it. The why was, all right, there's a few purposes. The first purposes was to build an email list to see who would opt in and upgrade. Number two, make sure people understood the Indie Black Media Network, join the group. Purpose number three, promote the grownfolksradio.com. If I'm doing 30 interviews in 30 days, oh, wait a minute, there's a Georgia number coming through. I guess I should probably answer it. Hello? I'm good. How are you?
This is behind the scenes
Funny,
of 30 interviews in 30 days. Shelly Shell has to take a business call right now. This is what CEOs do. She's muted right now, so don't worry about it. I will keep you company while she. Oh man, and it must have been the important call because she really took it. She really took the call. So that means that she really was busy. So wait a minute, let me go to Facebook and see what's going on. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. This is funny. This is funny. Okay. She over there chatting it up too. All right then. So we will continue this discussion when she's done. See, that's business. Business is always being done. Business is always being taken care of. So for those of y'all that have been asking how did I get the hookups as some folks put it or whatever, you build relate as Shelly always put it, you build relationships. You build when you're building a brand, building relationships, networking. Some people call it, a lot of DJs call it that network. You build off of that. You make relationships. Shelly and I, since we had worked together before, it was a good thing, till the show ended. So I figured, why not? And as you can see, it was the best thing I could have ever did for Grown Folks Radio was to officially, because she was already helping me the whole time. Because she just studied, she moving her hands and oh, this is funny, man. For those of y'all listening on the air, yes, we are actually sitting here live on the air. Wow, Shelly. Wow, Shelly Shell is sitting there. In fact, you know what, radio, this is a good time for a commercial break. Ooh, this is funny, man. Yeah, we gonna run these commercials while Shell is taking a break, y'all. Oh man, that's fun. It's too fun. Hold on, Facebook. This is funny.
Members, we're here for you. That means frequently deep cleaning our stores and wiping down carts and baskets after each use, reserving dedicated shopping hours for our most vulnerable guests, providing masks and gloves to our team members, and offering contactless shopping options through the Target app, like Drive Up and same-day delivery. We are here for you now more than ever, and your health and safety is our highest priority. Learn more at target.com/a bullseye-view.
New Dunkin' Refreshers. Vibrant fruit flavors like strawberry, dragon fruit, and peach passion fruit. B vitamins and energy from green tea. All under 200 calories. Order ahead via the Dunkin' app for a contactless way to order, pay, and pick up in the drive-thru. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Amazon is hiring near you. Earn a competitive wage and start as soon as 7 days. No resume or experience required. Health and safety are a top priority with all of Amazon's roles and sites. Amazon is taking precautions in their buildings to keep people healthy. Go to amazon.com/apply. That's amazon.com/apply. Amazon is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey everybody, it's your girl, Shelly Shell Williams, Philly's Oprah, host and executive producer of Single on a Saturday Night. And guess what? I've teamed up with DJ Kid Disco. He is the king of the podcast, and we have Zoom Your Podcast Masterclass. Have you ever wanted to start a podcast, learn how to be a Zoom professional, throw a virtual party? Now it's... Hi, y'all. I'm so sorry.
I had to run the commercials.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to definitely take that call because that was a confirmed interview. When I'm with you, sometimes I don't know the words.
Howard Hewitt? Wait a minute, no.
When I'm with you, sunshine.
Tony Terry. Tony Terry is coming?
Baby, our love is gone.
Stop playing. Is Tony Terry coming?
Control of you.
Wow.
When I'm with you, I'm for real. What I feel.
That's why she's my partner, y'all.
When I'm with you. Hey. Anyway, y'all, had to take that call. I apologize. Question: if I'm doing a podcast, do I really need a microphone? Do
Yes.
you really need a microphone?
Yes.
No. That's not the answer. It depends on what your system sounds like. I don't need a microphone because I have my computer is amazing. The sound is amazing. It's crisp, but not everybody's computer sounds like that, right? So it all depends on what it sounds like. If you're doing if you're doing a podcast, there are some things that you can do. You can get the microphone, but if you want to set yourself up for success, why not buy the microphone? Why not buy all that you need to start out with? But me personally, I can do this because my system, believe it or not, it just has a great and amazing sound. But we could also, talk about that too if you want to know more about podcasts.
But from a professional point of view, from a technical point of view, from an engineer point of view, if you just want to know, you know what? That's why they need to take our course. They learn it.
We ain't got that up there yet. But anyway, yeah, if you want to take that's for Catrice. Catrice, if you want to learn more. But she does have her podcast out. She's repurposing her lives, and I think that's coming out pretty amazing, repurposing your lives. And that was another thing I wanted to teach you on, repurposing it in a great way. So
yes.
Continue to do that, continue to repurpose what you're doing. What time?
I don't know. It's 2:15. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put my glasses on like it's 2:19. Okay.
What is it about you and these glasses? Like,
I just put it on. She said, "Oh, thank you." But yeah, it's I don't, like I said, I don't have a microphone. But I do intend on getting a microphone too. And then when you have a microphone, then you have to have.
He's getting one in the next couple of days, y'all.
No, we just canceled that one. But.
Well, I suggest the mic, and it depends on what type of podcast you really. It also depends on the type of look you want as well, because let's take Shell's look as compared to my look. Shelly's into the whole fluffy, the Oprah, Martha, that type of look, with the nice picture and the sounding like me. I'm on the other hand, I want you to know what I'm into. I want you to know where I'm coming from. So I got the whole technical situation, I had the turntables in the joint, but she told me to take that out because she said it was too much going on in my screen. So, I had a little other video up here, and I had the ladies dancing, and because that's me. I'm a tech, I'm a tech geek. Shelly says that's too much, so I scaled it down. So This is the best I can do. I'm going to take the banner. I was supposed to take that banner now. Anyway, I'm going to lose the banner, and then this is my look. So besides the banner, do you like the look now, Shell?
I do like the look. I mean, because you can get in the little center, get in center right there, right there, right there, right there,
Will we take a picture?
like right there. You gotta be right there. When I'm with you,
Taking, taking the.
oh,
You
you want me
still
to
didn't.
take a picture? I was not taking a picture. I was confirming something.
You still didn't
Confirm.
tell us if it's Tony Terry. Is it coming?
Gotta confirm it first. I'm just in the process. It's in the process.
I'm all posing for the picture. Is she really taking the picture of the script?
I did take a picture, but the light, I forgot I had my light on. But either way, y'all, what's going on?
Did you take a picture of a picture? She
I
took a
did take
picture of
a
her
picture.
screen.
All my files are
Uh,
my
well, it
file.
don't matter. I'm a screenshot. See, I got a whole screenshot thing on my this
I got a
wonderful
screenshot thing too.
this wonderful PC that I have that you are now owner of one of them. So yeah,
What I feel
this
when I'm with you. Hey.
in fact this tower was on steroids. The other one, it's all right, but this one's on steroids. I put this one on steroids because you the one gave me the idea. You say you gotta have the look, you gotta have the screens, you gotta have the make it look like a real studio, like you're really in the studio, so people feel like they take you seriously. Ain't that what you said?
Yes, that's what we're doing.
You said
Yes. All right,
ship.
we are on the grownfolksradio.com where everybody in the world. If you're at work, I mean, you don't have to listen at right now, but if you're all day long, you can listen to the grownfolksradio.com. Thegrownfolksradio.com. Yes. What's going
All
on?
day,
Huh?
all day, because I'm gonna be on all day. Well, not all day. I'm gonna
Not
take
all that.
Well, no, I'm gonna take a little break after this, and then around 4 o'clock it's gonna start back up again. No,
So who's your guest at 4 o'clock?
I said that wrong. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is my best.
Lucinda?
Lucinda. She
Lucinda
said
Trotter? Philly
Lucinda,
Wonder Woman?
Billy Wonder Woman, the Bible princess. We go back to short pants.
Mm-mm-mm.
My mom used to say that. That means you used to wear short pants. Remember back in the day, them suits used to have this long jack, but it had shorts. Well, that was way back in the '70s. The Easter suit.
I wasn't back there with y'all, but
Oh, I forgot. You're only 21. I forgot.
30 interviews in 30 days starts tomorrow. How long we because I think we should go to some music right now.
Yeah, I think we should. In
So
fact,
we're gonna go to some music right now. We're gonna sign off live. Tomorrow is the 14th. We have, let me tell you who I have. I cannot remember the whole lineup in my head. That's crazy, but it's too much in my brain to try to remember each person. But um it is Blasian Baby. All right. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some music to you. Blasian Baby. She is a music artist, a teen influencer, actor, and a model. You gotta check her out, K Bailey. Actor Blasian Baby. She got some big numbers on IG. Shout out to Blasian Baby. She is tomorrow. She's a cutie pie.
Asian baby.
Blasian Baby.
Oh, black. I was trying to.
Blasian, yes.
I got it now. I got it. I
gotta get you her song, don't I?
Yes, we want me to play. Grown
And then
folks.
I have we have Aviance coming out up on the 23rd. I gotta get you their song as well. That's not an old country. As well.
We really did.
As well, y'all.
Mm. Okay,
Sometimes I can't help it. I can't help it if I wanted to.
Okay, we are disconnected from the air. We are no longer live on the air, so now the music will kick in for the next 2 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, 2.5 hours.
All right, y'all. So tomorrow, 30 interviews in 30 days. We have Blasian Baby. The next day, we have a hairstylist. The next day after, oh my goodness, we got Revive Pac coming up. We got some dope individuals coming up. This is going to be, this is fire. We got fire. We got that fire this week. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. We're going to sign on off. So I will see you tomorrow. 30 interviews in 30 days. We are celebrating the life of the disco's mom, and just right, celebrating life, remembering those good memories, talking about it, and just celebrating the life that was here and gave you life.
Miss Carol Land.
Davis. Miss Carol Davis.
Miss Carol Land. She would have been 75 a couple weeks ago.
75?
No, 74. She's exactly 20 years old. 74. I'm sorry. Because I'm turning 54. Yeah. See, I ain't afraid of my age.
You turning what?
54. You heard what I said. I ain't ashamed of my age like some people.
That's what's up. Anyway, we're not going to get on that. All right, see y'all tomorrow. Okay, all right. Good night. God bless. I love you guys.